What's happening, people? Kyle Dawson here. Look, I want to get into this now so I don't have to ever address this again. This whole Tim Tebow thing. Now, look, I personally have no problem with Tim Tebow, but I have a problem with the hype he's getting. I actually like the guy coming out of Florida, but there was this thing what I didn't understand is that people knew that his throwing mechanics were bad, and they knew he probably wasn't going to do the same things he was doing in college because, let's be truthful here, not many coaches in the NFL and coordinators in the NFL changed their whole offense to fit one player. For example, you have the busts of Christmas past, the Heath Schulers, the Cliff Kingsley, or the Andre Wares, the Colt Brennans, anyway. But actually, no, he wasn't a bust. He was more of a disappointment. And I liked him. That was my dude. But besides the point, he's a running style quarterback. What did he do at Florida? Was it like 20? I don't even know how many receptions, touchdowns he had on the ground and in the air. I think it was like 29 and 26. 29 being in the air, 26 on the ground. But what people are saying, I don't understand that they say that Tim Tebow, I say this personally, I say that he doesn't throw the ball enough to be considered a quarterback. Well, I get the same response, or the same kind of question, or the same response. What is your definition of a quarterback? That has to be the most retarded question. Excuse my other audience. That's supposed to be the stupidest question to ask. Like, this. What's your definition of a quarterback? Well, that's a question that can't be answered. Really. What's the definition of your running back? What's the definition of a wide receiver? What's the definition of a point guard, shooting guard, small forward, etc., etc.? So, my definition of a quarterback is somebody that can control the game and throw the ball. Throw the ball. That's what quarterbacks do, is throw the ball. Now, Tim Tebow's touchdown to interception ratio isn't that great because he didn't throw the ball a lot. We can agree on that? We can agree on that. Okay. Now, I wouldn't knock this guy about throwing the ball a whole lot if he just completed the passes. I could really care less if I throw the ball 2 times and I got 2 out of 2. That's great. I threw the ball 2 times, got 100 yards on both the passes. Got 100 yards to 2 of 2 from the field or whatever, and completion percentage 100%. That's great, but I can't give credit to somebody who. I take that back. I don't like the fact that they give him a whole lot of credit as a quarterback rather than just a player. So he's a good player. But people saying that he won that last game. Who'd they play? I totally forgot who they played. It was Denver. And wow, I totally forgot. Who they played? I think it was San Diego. Yeah, it was San Diego. Because he beat Phillip Rivers. People will leave out the fact, sometimes, some people will leave out the fact that he ran the ball 22 times that game. Which is more than he threw the ball, I believe. I think he only threw the ball 18 times. Completed 9 of them. Which, I guess, in the NFL is okay. In a way. I mean, 50%. I mean, to me, that's not enough. If you're throwing the ball 18 times a game, or just under 20 times, if you're throwing the ball less than 20 times a game, your completion percentage should be ridiculous. That's how I think. Because Tom Brady's completion percentage is not all that great. That's because he throws the ball 50 million times a game. Well, I can't say that's because, but that you see where I'm going here. He throws the ball 1 million times a game, so it is what it is. Usually, you're gonna have more margin for error if you throw the ball more times. I give the man Tebow I'm giving him his props, but don't hype up the man like he's gonna win y'all a championship. Cause I mean, the option doesn't work as well as it should in the NFL. I think it can. Of course, as a main offense, probably not, because I think the speed of the NFL is kind of, that gives the option a little bit of a disadvantage as far as being able to read a lot faster. But then again, you're supposed to be able to do that because you're a quarterback. You're in the NFL, so never mind that so much. I think you should. I don't know what to say about that. It's just, I think that the option can work in the NFL, but not as a main means of an offense. You know. And people, oh yeah, I saw this on ESPN. They were talking about the girl. I forgot the girl's name. And talking about Michael Smith, that that Tim Tebow is having a better campaign than Vince Young in his rookie year. And I looked at the stats. Vince Young threw 12 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, 2,600 yards. I think 26 or 2,100 yards. And his completion percentage was like 60. I think it was like either 60 or 52. One of those numbers. And she likes to point out that Tim Tebow does have a higher, like I said, has a higher touchdown to interception ratio. I think his is like a +7 now. 11 touchdowns, 2 picks or something like that. And it's annoying because Tim Tebow did not throw the ball as much as Vince Young did. Because yes, Vince Young had criticism coming out of Texas. His release was a little messed up. I was just watching the national championship game against USC. I watched it on YouTube. So it's, for people to say that he's having a better year, it's not even the same, because he made it to the Pro Bowl. Vince Young made it to the Pro Bowl. Should he? Me, I don't think so, because his numbers didn't really portray that as a Pro Bowl player. But he did a good enough job to be on like a rookie team, if they had one. But it's just that the comparison between Tim Tebow and Vince Young is just retarded to me. I mean, it's not smart, people. It's not. Tim Tebow is a football player. He's not a quarterback. So don't give him wins like he is a quarterback. It's not fair to all the real quarterbacks. Real quarterbacks are people that throw the ball more than they run the ball. That's just how it's been in NFL history. Okay? Yeah, there'll be that one guy that comes along and tries to revolutionize the game. That one guy that comes along. That one guy. Which means we're probably not going to see another guy like Tim Tebow, who cannot really throw the ball all that well, who's very inaccurate, and runs more than he throws. Probably never going to see it again, at least for another 50 years. And if I'm wrong, screw it. At least I said it. And if it happens in 49 years, damn it. Kyle Dawson, signing out. This has been my little bit of a rant of Tim Tebow. I'm not hating on him. I'm just saying, don't give the man unneeded credit. Okay? Watch the way he plays. Don't watch SportsCenter highlights as your main means of evaluation. Okay? At least look at some numbers. I know stats don't tell everything, but damn it, they tell a story. Numbers don't lie, but they can be manipulated. Just remember that. So yeah, the touchdown to interception ratio may be real sweet compared to how many times he throws the ball. Check that out. Don't forget, he does get sacked a lot. But let's see what Cam Newton does. That's a rookie. Rookie of the year. Holla.